Yes, we're so glad that you're tuning in, man, at home. But we're live right here in the studio of YGTV. And of course, I have another special guest. I mean, this moment right here, it's legendary, I have to say. I want y'all to give it up for the Honorable Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Y'all give her a round of applause. Yes, yes, yes.
I love what I see here, and I love this studio and this program. And J.Xavier is riding the bus all the way to victory.
Yes, well, yes, well, yes, yes, yes. Without a doubt. Now, from understanding, of course, you're doing a lot of things, in Washington and, not just here in the city, you're moving all over. So, I mean, of course, we've had the latest issues and everything, but I'm going to let you, just address the people and talk to those who are at home.
I appreciate it very much. I'm delighted to be here, and I hope that as we continue
Yeah,
our partnership together, we'll come back over and over again because I want the audience to know that when I speak to you, I'm not speaking about what you will do tomorrow. I'm speaking
right.
about what you can do today. And we have a new attitude in Washington, D.C. We want to listen to the youth. We want to be able to understand how we can make America better by listening to those who may have a better idea. So this is my mission. I chair the Congressional Children's Caucus. So in Washington, I focus on issues dealing with youth, particularly dealing with getting into college, better schools, summer jobs. We fought for summer jobs, and right here in this city and all over the nation, right here in this city, we have $14 million for summer jobs for young people that will be given out over the summer, and they will be done. That will be done all over the country. So I'd like to focus on things that can help people. And one of the issues that we're working on as a member of the Judiciary Committee, that's the committee that makes all of the laws, is what we call the Performance Rights Act.
Right,
And
right.
all it says is we believe in working artists. We
Right.
support artists. We support the hip hop artists. We support R&B. We support country western. We want people to
Right.
be able. We support gospel. We want people to be able to sing a song, make a CD, and hopefully get it sung,
Right, right.
and get it sold rather. But then when it's played on any kind of radio, that artist gets compensation for the song that they sing.
Right.
Because
Wow.
many times artists, singers, sing songs that other people have written.
Right,
That's
right,
okay
right.
too. But what this does is it pays the artist for the talent, what they've done to the song. Why do they like J.Xavier? Because what he does to hip hop, what message he brings, and he happens to be a person that writes.
Yes.
So, but he's not a big company. This legislation would help J.Xavier as the writer, the record label, and the singer. And what it does is it gives a reward. It helps to compensate for all the hours that you spend in the studio trying to
right.
make it right. That's
Right.
what the Performance Rights Act is all about.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
It
ma'am.
is not, as someone would say, closing any radio. You know, I have one of the most diverse districts in
Right.
the nation, and I'm delighted that this program goes across the nation, and many people have congresspersons, and they live in districts that may be one economic level, one particular ethnicity, but we are very
Right, right.
diverse here in Houston and in the 18th Congressional District. So no one can say that I want to close any radio, whether it belongs to white owners or black owners, Hispanic owners or Asian owners or women owners. I don't want to close any radio. Radio
Right.
is our friend.
Right.
But we need to change the law that has been in place for 100 years, Jay. And so first notice is I'm not closing any radio stations. I'm
Right.
not closing black radio stations. But what we are doing is we're working to provide this fee. Smallest amount will be $500 one time that you pay in 1 year. That's all, which would give monies to many of the artists who all they ask for is to recognize their talent. So it's a fight that is not a fight against someone, but it's a fight for principles. And I'm glad you've asked. It's called H.R. 848. John Conyers, who is a great civil rights fighter,
right.
is on the bill. The NAACP is supporting the bill. The NAACP is supporting the bill. The National NAACP, congresspersons from around the nation.
Right.
And our message is that when you have a change agent in Washington, then we need to look at changing the laws and making them positive. And the only countries that don't pay their artists are Iran, North Korea, and China, and the United States. I think I'd like to be in places where they do all of South America, the continent of Africa. They pay they're artists when they're on the radio. So that's all this is about. And I'm looking forward to working with all of my brothers and sisters in the radio, all the disc jockeys, which I think are so important to us. I'm looking forward to working with them. Say, how can we work this out? How can we make it work for all of us? I want to just be reminded of one other thing, because they were saying black radio, but all of the small radio stations, minority radio stations, women-owned radio stations, religious radio stations, nonprofits, been carved out, and they pay a small amount. We protected them. And so I just want us to be able to recognize your talent as you go on and climb higher. But I know that J.Xavier is the kind of person, because of this show, will bring people along, will help others. And I want to be able to help them as you help them.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I definitely want to say we appreciate you, now that the dust is settled. That's right, people.